Hello, I am Professor Megadon. Now, we will be focusing on monster species, and sometimes certain members of said species, in order to help you survive and maybe thrive within the new world today, considering how drastic changes have been. So, without further ado, let's get right to it, shall we? Today's subject will be upon a more famous species, that being the Baragon species. Now, given how successful they are, it is natural for them to vary from individual to other individuals and subspecies, such as this one. However, due to how successful there are also other monsters from their family that have evolved certain traits for different environments, like this new Runga, along with the Pagos, as you see here. But they don't always get along too well with Baragons, or each other too well, unless it's mating season, in which case they still get highly aggressive. The males, that is. However, Baragons do tend to get along well with other species, such as Gorosaurus, Varan, and Manda, and are also relatively fine to be around. Just make sure not to get too close, as their ears can pick up vibrations anywhere. And they will also intentionally pick fights with other monsters in order for food or territory, as to display their dominance and curb their hunger. And sometimes that gets them into more trouble than it's worth. As you can see, this individual fighting a Heroes. Clearly it's not going too well. Especially if, well, certain company arrives. And they always make sure to not mess with the alphas. That being the opposite species. The same goes for the males, as to be spared their might in these cases. And given their large ears, be sure to keep a well distance so that you don't become the next prey, above or underground.